皆さんまた来てくださってありがとうございます。こちら水曜日夜のマンハッタンです。今日は真夏日ですっごく暖かかったんです。すごいいい天気でした。ってことで今日の動画は先週の起訴以来初めてのトランプさんへの単独インタビューその1、そしてハニティさんの下院司法委員会がアルビンブラグ例のデクノボー検事の軟弱司法による被害者の公聴会が来週あるという共和党反撃のお知らせ2つ乗っけてみます。どうぞ。
Mr. President, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Last week you were in New York for this arraignment. The world watched it. You've not given an interview since. You were there, I think, 57 minutes. Tell us from your perspective what that was like.
Well, it was a horrible thing because I did nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong. You look at even the pundits and the legal analysis, Greg Jarrett, all of these really talented people, they're saying he didn't do anything wrong. So that's number one. Number two, they were incredible. When I went to the courthouse, which is also a prison in a sense, they signed me in. And I'll tell you, people were crying. People that work there, professionally work there, that have no problems putting in murderers, and they see everybody. It's tough place. And they were crying. They were actually crying. They said, I'm sorry. They'd say, 2024, sir, 2024. And tears are pouring down their eyes. I've never seen anything like those people are phenomenal. Those are your police.
Yep.
Those are the people that work at the courthouse. They're unbelievable people. Many of them were in tears or close to it. Many apologists were sorry, sir. We're sorry. They had to have me do certain things. They said, sir, I can't believe I have to ask you. I can't even believe that I have to ask you to do it. You could see. So in one sense, it was beautiful because they get it. In another sense, you know, it's nasty. I went to the Wharton School of Finance. They didn't teach me about that. That wasn't like in the cards.
About the arraignment part?
That wasn't. We didn't have a class on arraignment. And you know, it was a sad day in many ways, and in many ways it was a beautiful day because the people understand. And I didn't know this was happening, but the poll numbers have gone through the roof. The people get it, and the other ones are hoaxes also. You know, the box hoax. Look at Biden; he's got 1,850 boxes, and you know that's a hoax. And then the one in Atlanta where I had a perfect phone call. This is all weaponization. They're weaponizing our justice system, Tucker. And they think if they go and give you a subpoena, but if you're somebody, a Republican, let's say, running for office, and you get a subpoena, you might as well resign because you're not going to be able to survive it. And the voters aren't going to handle it. The voters aren't going to take it. What they're doing is weaponizing the system, and there's never been anything like it. And it's all disinformation. You see, the other day, Afghanistan, one of the worst things I've ever seen, I think the most embarrassing moment that this country's ever had, frankly, the way we got out, not the getting out, we had to get out, it was ridiculous to be there. And I had that so good, so tight.
The House Judiciary Committee just announced that they're going to hold a hearing in New York City. These are the only normal people in the city. By the way, next week, to hear directly from victims of Alvin Bragg and his weak on crime policies. Finally, this city, this state will hear from the victims. Their voices will be heard. Now, Jim Jordan will join us in a minute. We'll go over all the details as Republicans now fight back against the Democrats' witch hunts.
こちらはサラサ木蓮になります。めっちゃ綺麗です。